Now on Coast TV News.
As we take a live look right now at the Bay Bridge, traffic still going as the holiday weekend arrives. How you can spend the holiday indoors or out. A minimum wage hike in the first state. How much more employees will make in a matter of days.
Community coming together over tradition, a live nativity scene on the Georgetown Circle.
Millions of dollars for clean water funding in Maryland. What the money will go to.
Another chilly evening here along the coast. I'll have your last-minute holiday shopping forecast coming up in just a few moments.
This is Coast TV News at 11.
Angels on high in the Georgetown Circle tonight. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf. Welcome to our News at 11. We begin tonight with a holiday tradition coming back to Georgetown. The Good Old Boy Foundation put together a live nativity scene, complete with free hot chocolate and Christmas songs. Coast TV News reporter Charles Reinert shows us why this tradition means so much to the community.
Passing along a light for Christmas time. A live nativity scene complete with Mary and Joseph, the wise men, and even a stuffed horse graced the circle Friday night, all put on by the Good Old Boy Foundation.
The true meaning of Christmas sometimes gets lost in the hustle and bustle of the holidays. You know, we're shopping for this person, shopping for that person. We got this Christmas party to go to, but we lose focus of what Christmas is really about. It's the birth of our Savior, Jesus Christ.
Wharton says putting this display together takes months. Putting a nativity scene on the circle is a tradition started by Richard Wilson, who says the crowds of people mean everything to him.
A blessing. Wonderful, wonderful. Words can't describe certain things. I mean, this it touches my heart.
Christmas songs about the nativity were everywhere. And the night was complete with hot chocolate and cookies. For many, it wouldn't be Christmas time without seeing the nativity.
We've been here several years in a row, so it's a good bunch. This group does this every year, and they're very committed.
Putting the shining touches on the holiday season. With the holiday season coming to the climax in the coming days with Christmas just next week, everyone I spoke with tonight said they were just grateful to come together in the spirit of the holiday. I'm Charles Reinert in Georgetown, Coast TV News.
Thank you, Charles. Now, this live nativity has a storied history. It began in 2019 when the town of Georgetown said displays could not be left unattended in the circle, so a live nativity was born. After seeking a sponsor, the Good Old Boy Foundation took over nativity scene operations. In the past, it was happening multiple nights in December. This was the only time this year. The live nativity has happened on the circle for the past 5 years. Well, happening now, millions of Americans are hitting the road. Nationally, the average price of a gallon of gas is just over $3.10. Now, in Delaware, that is slightly less. Maryland is slightly higher than the national average. Now, along with holiday travel comes holiday cooking. And if you aren't feeling it, no worries. But restaurants on the coast say more and more people are choosing to eat out for the holiday instead of following tradition and cooking. Restaurants like Touch of Italy and Harvest Tide Steakhouse will be once again open Christmas Eve and Christmas Day this year. The manager of Harvest Tide says the holidays are actually becoming the busiest days of the year for them. They expect to seat at least 200 guests Christmas Day.
We've tried closing Christmas Eve, open Christmas. We've flip-flopped back and forth. People really have a high demand for that for us here.
If you are looking to have somebody else do your cooking, we have a whole list of restaurants open on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. You can find that on our website, coasttvnews.com. Well, we talked holiday travel, cooking, and holiday shopping now, which brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know, why do you choose to shop last minute? And Alex, a majority now are saying busy schedule, though earlier it was procrastination. What do you think, Alex?
You know, I want to say busy schedule. That seems like the good answer, but it's really procrastination. It's always procrastination.
I totally agree. I'm like, you're going to be busy all year round. We just all procrastinate, myself included. That's what I voted for. Well,
yeah. The busy schedule is just to make yourself feel
exactly, make yourself feel better.
That's really what it comes down to.
But at least they're buying presents, right? So they're doing that.
Yeah, for sure.
If you haven't voted yet, you can still do that. Actually, it's at coasttvnews.com or on the mobile app. New tonight, over $240 million. That's been allocated for clean water projects in the state of Maryland. A number of Maryland's congressional delegation leaders announced that money Friday. The money will help provide low or no interest loans for water infrastructure projects. Advocates say it will go to drinking water, wastewater, and stormwater fixes. As we take a live look right now outside into the West Ocean City area, beautiful view, but you cannot see just how flipping cold it is. Our first alert meteorologist Alex Seymour, you just saw him and he joins us now with a look at our forecast. Alex, it's freaking cold.
Yeah, it is pretty cold out there this evening. It's going to be warmer, though, as we head throughout the upcoming week. And we're actually going to be talking about temperatures climbing up into the 50s and then eventually the 60s early next week. Right now, though, it's pretty chilly out there. Hershey Exteriors camera at the 45th Street Tap House in Ocean City. It's 44 in Ocean City, but that is the warmest spot on Delmarva. Many of us close to that freezing mark right at this hour. It's 35 in Ocean Pines, 34 in Selbyville. We're already down at 32 in Milton. It's 35 degrees in Lewis, a little bit warmer at the immediate beaches where it's 43 in Rehoboth Beach, 44 in Bethany Beach. The reason the beach is a little bit warmer, we have a bit of an east wind pulling in some warmer air off the Atlantic, but winds are calm inland, so those temps going to continue to tumble. Skies mostly clear, but we're actually going to see those clouds build in tomorrow. Our shopping forecast for tomorrow. Maybe you've got some of that last minute shopping that you have procrastinated. Well, at least it's going to be a decent day to get some of that shopping done as temps climb into the 50s.
Alex, thank you. Hey, for more weather updates, pull out your phone right now. Scan this QR code for your First Alert Weather app. You can download the app for free to get all the weather updates that you need. As 2023 comes to a close, we actually have some good economic news for you. Jen Sullivan looks at what consumers can expect as we look ahead to 2024.
Some positive news on the economic front. Inflation appears to be cooling, and that means the prices of goods are slowly coming down.
Inflation's come down a lot faster than people expected.
This good news comes after 3+ years of prices going up. In June of 2022, inflation was at 9.1%. Today, it's sitting at 3.1%. And the gap between employee wages and inflation is closing. President Joe Biden celebrating the news and releasing a statement Friday, saying in part, as Americans gather to celebrate the holidays, we can be grateful for good jobs, rising wages, a growing economy, lower costs, and a new year of progress ahead of us. Another indicator the economy is moving in the right direction, people are buying. Consumer spending has outpaced expectations.
The demand for goods has remained high, but the supply has essentially increased dramatically fast.
But the cost to borrow is still historically high. The average interest rate for a 30-year fixed mortgage was 6.67% for the week ending Thursday, according to Freddie Mac, their lowest level since June. And even as rates retreat, new home sales dipped last month. The Federal Reserve has raised rates 11 times since March of 2022 to curb inflation. Earlier this month, the Fed decided to keep the federal funds rate at 5.25% to 5.5%.
We still have a ways to go. No one is declaring victory. That would be premature. And we can't be guaranteed of this progress. So we're moving carefully in making that assessment of whether we need to do more or not.
Even if interest rates do drop in 2024, some financial planners say it's highly unlikely they'll drop as low as in 2020 or 2021. I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
Speaking of money, Delaware's minimum wage, that's the next thing to go up, almost $2 an hour in about a week. Delaware's minimum wage will be $13.25 an hour in the year 2024. That new rate is effective January 1st. This is one of many steps to Delaware getting a $15 minimum wage in 2025. Currently, minimum wage in the first state is $11.75 an hour. You might recall the story this August of over 36 dogs rescued from a dilapidated home in Lewis. Well, this Christmas, all of those dogs are having the first real holiday with toys, treats, probably for the first time in their lives. As part of our Marvelous Christmas special, which airs Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, I got to meet one of those pups. Here's a preview.
It's a very Merry Christmas for Diane Rose and her dogs, especially Blue-Eyed Bella. Bella was one of over 36 dogs rescued from these deplorable conditions in Lewis in August, left without electricity or food, found matted and scared. We were there when she was adopted in August at the Brandywine Valley SPCA. She's still understandably a bit skittish of strangers, but she's now safe and loved.
It makes my heart just melt. Like, I know now she's going to have a good Christmas. She's going to have a great Christmas.
Bella now has her very own ornament, stockings hung with care, and she didn't need mistletoe to learn how to smooch. She learned that from her new fur siblings.
So just a couple nights ago, she actually kissed me for the first time, and it almost made me cry, you know, because it's like, oh my gosh, she's a dog, you know, she knows now. She's got a life. She's can live the rest of her life being a dog and being loved.
From a home condemned to a home with care, even her own Christmas card.
It took me about half an hour and about 30 shots, but I got them all. That was my Christmas cards this year. That is our Christmas cards. And afterwards, they got lots of treats.
Bella getting in the Christmas spirit with her new outfit and serving as a reminder at this time of year for all creatures, big and small, the greatest gift of all is love.
Hey, Bella, baby. Hey, sweetheart. It's my baby, aren't you?
For that story and so much more, you can tune in to our Del Marvelous Christmas special here on Coast TV. The special plays Christmas Eve at 11 p.m., Christmas Day at 5 p.m. It's full of holiday cheer, love, and celebrations you won't want to miss. And Alex has a phenomenal story on Santa Claus. You don't want to miss it. Well, we're just getting started tonight, though. A conservation achievement for the Salisbury Zoo. Why the wolf you can see kind of hiding behind the tree here? It's huge for the area.
Well, warmer weather building in for the holiday weekend here along the coast. I'm going to let you know just how warm Christmas is going to be coming up just after the break.
But first, Christmas weekend on the coast. We'll show you all the cool lights to see, the places you could go every day of the weekend. We are back with that story in just 60 seconds.
So, why do people open up differently here?
You are too much, Tamron Hall.
Reveal things they've never told before.
Ooh, Tamron. I don't think I've ever said this out loud.
Do things they've never done before.
Let me take these teeth out.
So keep your light shining. Because it's how she makes you feel.
Happiness, joy.
It's how you make her feel. There's only one Tamron Hall.
Monday at 3 on Coast TV. It's that time of year again, America. So let's light up the season during the Make the Holidays Bright sales event. Choose from a large inventory of Ford vehicles equipped with technology, space, and flexibility for any season. Get special offers on our adventure-ready SUVs or on our great selection of Ford trucks. And make the holidays bright with Ford. Now, get 0% financing for 60 months plus no payments for 90 days on most Ford SUVs. Only at your local Ford dealer.
This is Coast TV News at 11.
We've got a pretty chilly evening here along the coast. We're going to take a live look out on our Orsted camera in West Ocean City. Skies, well, they're completely clear this evening. Temps down about 44 degrees in West Ocean City. Warmest location on Delmarva, though. Many of us already down to near that freezing mark at this hour. May even be seeing some frost forming on those windshields, and that's maybe what you have to deal with as you first wake up tomorrow morning. Maybe if you're getting a head start on some of that holiday travel hitting those roadways, you're going to have to scrape off those windshields tomorrow morning. 32 degrees already in Milton. Is 33 in Lewis, 34 in Millsboro, 34 in Selbyville. The beaches, it is a bit warmer. We're sitting at 43 in Rehoboth Beach, 43 in Bethany Beach. The reason for that, well, we've got a bit of easterly winds at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. That's enough to pull in some warmer air off the Atlantic. But it's not enough to pull in that warm air far inland because the winds, well, they've gone calm inland. Sky is also completely clear right now. We are going to see a few extra clouds build in throughout the overnight hours. And then tomorrow, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies, but no rain. So travel issues not going to exist across the Mid-Atlantic tomorrow morning, tomorrow really at all. There is some wet weather, though, across the Midwest. That's not a huge issue. It's very light rain. So if you're traveling towards the Midwest, heading to the airports tomorrow morning, traveling into the Midwest, you don't have to worry about any issues. There is a bit of travel issues across the desert Southwest. That is going to be moving towards Texas and Oklahoma, Kansas as you head towards tomorrow. midday tomorrow afternoon. So maybe if you're traveling to visit relatives out there, maybe even Colorado, Denver's going to be dealing with a snowstorm. Well, you're going to deal with some travel issues. Out of the airports locally, no issues whatsoever. This is set to Philadelphia, but pretty similar conditions in Baltimore. 34 degrees tomorrow morning, no travel issues expected. 44 degrees by tomorrow afternoon, and we're going to stay in the 40s all day long with just dry conditions, a few extra clouds, but nothing really that's going to cause any issues at the airports, and nothing that's going to cause issues on the roads either. Take a look at this. Travel conditions through Monday morning, Christmas morning. There's nothing on the map. We've got no rain, we've got no wind, we've got no snow, no fog, nothing. So we are good to go. So traveling going to be pretty smooth sailing throughout the next several days. Towards the middle of the country, as I said, it is a little bit of a different story. Tomorrow afternoon, snow starting to fall in Denver. We've got rain in Dallas and Houston. So if you are traveling to visit family there, keep that in mind. This storm system is going to be far stretching. Christmas Eve. Lots of rain, lots of wind, lots of snow across the middle of the country. It does eventually work its way towards Delmarva, but that's not going to be until after Christmas Day. Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling 7-day forecast. Well, we're dry and warm through Tuesday, then rain on the way next Wednesday. And with that rain, going to need an umbrella. Umbrella giveaway winner, Pierre Townsend from Pocomoke City.
Thank you, Alex. Christmas Eve is Sunday, so you got to finalize your shopping. And if you want to do something fun, though, Coast TV's Mallory Metzner has a preview of the merriest events along the coast.
It's Christmas weekend. Check your favorite stores for different holiday hours to finish up your shopping. There's still a full week left to see all the big light displays along the coast. If you haven't taken a stroll through these swirly twirly lights or tried your hand at changing the colors of these spheres, then head to Ocean City. Winterfest of Lights is open 5:30 to 9:30 p.m. through New Year's Eve. Just down Coastal Highway, this display keeps the festive fun on track inside the Welcome Center at the Convention Center. The Holiday Train Garden is open Wednesday through Sunday from 5:30 to 9 p.m. through New Year's Eve. Admission is free, but donations will be accepted for Ocean City Beach Patrol. Shellville is open Friday and Saturday night, but closed Christmas Eve and day. Glide through the Christmas Village, listening to performances by South Penn Dixie on Friday and Kristen and the Noise on Saturday. Holly Jolly Trolley, this festive ride will take you to see the Lewis lights. The event was closed due to flooding earlier this week, but it's shining bright for Santa and his reindeer this Christmas weekend. Gather around a campfire in Lewis at the Crooked Hammock Brewery. Book your spot for s'mores and hot chocolate and watch the backyard fill with snow. It's not just reindeer visiting from the north. The Cape Water Taxi is offering seal watching on the Delaware Bay to safely see a colony of seals. Cruises are available Saturday at 10:30 a.m. and 12:30 p.m. Here are some theaters in the area with showtimes all weekend long and on Christmas Day. Grab tickets and popcorn to see some of the current movie listings at the movies at Midway. The Cinema Art Theater in Lewis has several films opening over the course of the holiday weekend. Their Christmas Day screening is Dreaming of a Jewish Christmas. Or in Ocean City, both Fox Gold Coast and Flagship Premium Cinemas are open, and at Milford Movies 9. And here's a list of churches offering Christmas Eve and candlelight services. Epworth United Methodist Church in Rehoboth Beach, Conley's United Methodist Church in Lewis, Lighthouse Baptist Church on Route 24, St. Mary Star of the Sea Holy Savior Parish in Ocean City is offering Mass at several different times on Christmas Eve. For more cool things to do and even a list of restaurants open on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, go to coasttvnews.com.
Call it a second chance for some businesses, a tax error that could all be forgiven. But first, the Christmas lyric says comfort and joy. One Delaware group is bringing just that to local nursing homes. The heartwarming story up next.
Brought to you by North Bay Marina, where boaters have the most fun.
My darling granddaughter, this camera was given to me when I was your age. May it capture your big, beautiful life the way it did mine.
It's so surprising what the little things can do. Wouldn't it be wonderful if everybody
Oh, Merry Christmas, Grandma. Discover your future with Sussex Tech Adult Education. We offer registered apprenticeship and health profession programs and much more, which will prepare you for everything you need to succeed in your new career, providing hands-on experience with classes taught by professionals from every industry. Sussex Tech will assist our graduates in finding their new career opportunity. To learn more about how you can earn your professional credentials that can change your life, check out Sussex Tech Adult Education online.
Your future is waiting for you at Sussex Tech Adult Education.
It hardly ever snows at our house this time of year, which can be a big bummer. But I still check every day, just in case. My mom says never give up, because the holidays are full of miracles. And they are, especially with my mom.
You're always there for them, and we're always here for you. Food Lion, here for every moment.
Hey moms, you know those unforgettable face palms? Those moments that leave us both laughing and sighing. They're not just mishaps, there are shared stories. Share your unique mom moments with us. Go to coastlife.com/mom.
Stay joyful this holiday. Enjoy Christmas music on The Duck, your Christmas variety station.
A weekend-long celebration of Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday is coming to Sussex County. Music, dance, a banquet, and a worship service that can be enjoyed the weekend of January 12th to the 15th. The weekend kicks off Friday, January 12th at 7 with a musical celebration from the Southern Delaware Alliance for Racial Justice. That's happening at the Epworth United Methodist Church in Rehoboth Beach. And our very own chief meteorologist Paul Williams will be the MC for that event. For more details on the weekend celebration, visit coasttvnews.com. Happening right now, a Delaware woman and her growing team of volunteer elves is making the holidays brighter and warmer for hundreds and hundreds of people in nursing homes. Tim Furlong from our sister station up north has more on Project Comfort's mission to bring warm blankets and even warmer smiles to people who really need them at the holidays.
It looks so nice.
It's a growing army of volunteers, and their general...
Who has volunteered with Project Comfort before?
It's Helena Rodriguez. In 2017, after she lost her grandma, she decided to gather and bring new blankets to folks in nursing homes and rehab centers at Christmas time. Project Comfort was born.
I think in 24 hours, we collected over $1,000 and went to Marshall's and got 35 blankets, I think it was, to be exact.
Well, Project Comfort has now doubled in size every year since.
Now, this year, we are on track to provide a cozy blanket and handwritten card by kids and a visitor for over 1,700 residents. Yeah, we have 13 opportunities just in Delaware this year. So there's other opportunities this weekend.
And they're now even delivering blankets to facilities in a couple other states. I caught up with Helena's team at their stop at Churchman Village in Newark, Delaware.
I think it's time to get started.
And I know a lot of hard work and dreams and your heart went into making this happen.
They don't just give out blankets.
Oh, I have a pretty blue one right here.
Oh my goodness.
They have cards written by Delaware school children.
I think it's a nice thought, you know.
They sing songs with residents.
Used to laugh and call him names.
But above all, Helena and her team...
Hi, Rick.
They give these folks their time and their attention. Some of these folks don't have a lot of family. Well, Helena and her volunteers make them feel like part of theirs. The blanket itself...
It is so soft.
Yeah, it's really just a souvenir of Project Comfort's kindness.
Oh yeah, I'll use it all the year long.
Helena is always looking for holiday helpers and blanket donations for Project Comfort. You can search them on Facebook, and you can see just how much joy this all brings to folks who need and deserve it. Tim Furlong, NBC News.
Thank you. You're very welcome.
Newark, Delaware.
Here in Sussex County, Project Comfort prepped 275 blankets, and those will go to nursing homes in both Milford and Millsboro. The IRS is giving businesses that claimed a pandemic-era tax credit but shouldn't have a chance to pay the money back. Some of those businesses filed for it fraudulently, but also many firms cropped up that pushed employers to wrongfully claim it, leading some to do, though, wrongfully without even knowing they did that. So the IRS is letting those businesses pay back 80% of what they received and call it even. Coming up in sports, the must-see matchups of the 41st Annual Governor's Challenge basketball tournament. But first, to look at some of the most beautiful holiday decorations on Delmarva when Coast TV News returns.
Is your home ready for the holidays? It's not too late. Shop now, take your purchase with you, and get an extra 20% off. This triple reclining sofa is now only $899.95. Get to Johnny Janosic now.
Experiencing new floaters in your vision can be a frightening experience. At Chesapeake Eye Center, we tell patients if you have new floaters with flashing lights to call to make an eye appointment. Many times there's no serious eye condition present, but if there is serious eye disease, it can cause significant and permanent vision damage. A qualified eye professional performing a dilated exam can determine if there is a problem and what steps are needed to prevent further vision loss.
For more information about Chesapeake Eye, click Delmarva Experts.
Hey moms, you know those unforgettable face palms? Those moments that leave us both laughing and sighing. They're not just mishaps, there are shared stories. Share your unique mom moments with us. Go to coastlife.com/mom.
Come, rain or shine, I'll cover you up and calm the skies. As long as you are mine, I'll be there when you need me. You can count on it every time. It won't always be easy, just as sure as the sun will rise. I'll be there when you need me, with every tear that falls from your eyes. Oh, you have me completely. I'll be there when you need me.
Hey moms, you know those unforgettable face palms? Those moments that leave us both laughing and sighing. They're not just mishaps, there are shared stories. Share your unique mom moments with us. Go to coastlife.com/mom.
Is your home ready for the holidays? It's not too late. Shop now, take your purchase with you, and get an extra 20% off. This queen panel bedroom set is now only $988.95. Get to Johnny Janosic now.
The Salisbury Zoo has a new addition. The zoo has welcomed a new female red wolf named Skyray. Skyray is 5 years old. The hope is that she'll breed with the zoo's other wolf, Bowie. It's key for the species that was almost extinct in the 1970s and is now critically endangered. Thank you so much, everyone who has supported our Bless Our Children campaign. We have, get this, $297,000 to help provide Christmas for children who might go without. Here's a look at some viewers who have already helped. Christmas will be here before we know it. Our tree is full of cards because they're your donations to our Bless Our Children campaign. Donations and cards like this cute little puppy one from Jason and Debbie Raposa from Ocean View, Delaware. Thank you for your kind card here and your donations. We appreciate you. We love decorating for the holidays and seeing your home. Take a look at this beautiful decoration here. The Nativity is the reason for the season. Very fitting there. Appreciate you sending this in to us. You can send us your photos and videos to coasttvnews.com/holidayhouse. Well, we are less than 4 days away from the largest holiday basketball tournament in the nation happening here on the peninsula. The Delmarva Sports Network's Michelle Roberts has a preview of the Governor's Challenge right now.
Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
Good evening, sports fans. Celebrate the holidays by cheering on your favorite high school basketball team and watching some of the best talent in the nation compete at the 41st Annual Governor's Challenge. This tournament takes place over 5 days at the Wicomico Youth and Civic Center, University of Maryland Eastern Shore, and Y-High. The event will showcase over 100 boys and girls basketball teams from December 26th to the 30th, and DSN will bring you all the action from the first tip-off to the last buzzer. Check out 7 games a day broadcasted live on DSN and all courts streaming live every day on our free app. Plus highlights, stories, and more in our wrap-up show each night on The Final Score. To a top matchup on Wednesday in the Elite Showcase, Sidwell Friends from Washington, D.C. facing St. Benedict's Prep from Newark, New Jersey at 5 p.m. at the Civic Center. Sidwell Friends is coming in at 5-2 on the season and with 3 straight wins. Sidwell's Caleb Williams, who is committed to Georgetown, is one of the top players to watch out for in this tournament. On the flip side, St. Benedict's Prep is undefeated at 3-0, beating their last 2 opponents by over 20 points. Don't miss a second of the Governor's Challenge, including the All-Star Experience 3-point competition and the Skills Challenge at 8:30 p.m. Wednesday live on DSN by downloading our free DSN app and following us on social media and visiting delmarvasportsnetwork.com. That is it for sports. Have a great night and happy holidays, everyone.
Delmarva's Holiday House is brought to you by Bay to Beach Builders.
Hi, I'm Chris Adams, owner of Mattress Peddlers, your local family-owned mattress retailer. Have you ever heard someone say, I'd love to spend $8,000 on an air mattress? No? Me neither. So why break the bank for a mattress you're going to set once and never adjust again? If you need a solution for separate firmnesses for each side of the bed, there's a Split King that can do the job. Your comfort is important, but so is your bank account. Choose wisely.
Mattress Peddlers.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Did you know that LVP stands for Luxury Vinyl Plank? It's not just a floor, it's a game changer in style, durability, and convenience. Here's the key. LVP flooring is completely waterproof and can be installed over your existing floors, giving you a cost-effective and fresh new look. At Floor Coverings International, we know LVP. We can bring our mobile showroom to you fully equipped with thousands of flooring options.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
The Powerball jackpot is always a lot of money. Right now, it's a lot of money. Powerball is over $600 million.
That's a lot of money.
Please play responsibly.
What do you do when your tire goes flat and there's no air anywhere? You reach for Bullseye Pro, the smarter, faster, hands-free way to fill it up with air. Bullseye Pro is equipped with a rechargeable power plant, smart pressure sensor, and custom nozzles. It's like the power of an air compressor in the palm of your hand. Get your complete Bullseye Pro inflation system for just $79.99 and get free shipping. Plus, we'll give you a 50% discount on a second one. Order now.
Coming up this week on the Delmarva Home Show. We showed some holiday homes off last week, and we thought since this episode airs on Christmas Eve, why not show off some more festive homes? We're touring a holiday home in Milford decked out in black, red, and bling. We're also checking out a home in Delmar that has 15 Christmas trees. The final home we're showing off is in Virginia, and we're giving you an exterior look at Josh's amazing light display. You can watch the Delmarva Home Show on Sundays at 11:30 a.m. on WBOC.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
Tuned to 100.9% classic country or download the app to listen anywhere.
Today is National Cookie Exchange Day. That's when each person in their group bakes their own version of the goodies and hopefully shares them, exchanging cookies to try different varieties. Alex, we kind of failed at that today at work, but we had cupcakes.
Yeah, we did have cupcakes today, but no cookies, unfortunately, no cookies. I got plenty of cookies at home, though, so I'm quite happy. I just got stacks on stacks on the counter. So, thankfully, and we're going to be eating plenty of those over the next few days. Well, we've got some beautiful weather on the way for the next couple of days. We're going to take a live look out the door first before we get to that. Boardwalk Plaza Hotel camera in Rehoboth Beach. Skies are clear. Temps sitting right around 43 degrees. Much colder inland where temps are closer to that freezing mark. So just be aware of that. First thing heading out tomorrow morning, you probably want to grab a jacket. Christmas Eve, though, going to be quite warm. 54 degrees, mostly sunny skies. Even warmer, though, as we head towards Christmas Day. Christmas Day, we're talking about temps coming up to about 57 degrees. Gorgeous weather on the way for the holiday weekend. It does turn wet, though, as we head towards the middle of next week with rain on the way by next Wednesday, but still quite warm. And then take a look at that. It gets chilly by New Year's.
Alex, thank you, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 11. For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app. The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon is up next, and we'll see you tomorrow for Coast TV News at 11, and then tune in for football at 4:30 before that. Have a great night.